of the game. It's a rich thing.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we are back with another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. We just got the first look, our first look at Chad Festival King, which is coming tomorrow to JP and Chaos. So we've got the patch notes, we've got the character translations, so I just wanted to do a quick breakdown and give my thoughts on the unit and whether the banner is a must summon or not. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's get straight into it. So shout out to Grand Cross Database as always, link in the description below. So basically, King's busted, okay? So King's an absolute mad lad. So basically, he hits hard and he basically can take no damage as well at some point as well. So let's have a look over here. So his ability is increases the hero's damage to enemies when using skills by 30% for a single turn, creates a shield equal to 15% of damage dealt on all allies, reduces the damage taken by 100%, and increases the damage dealt by 25%. Very interesting. I think if you pair him with like, I don't know, like a Death Pierce or a Blue Ludo, I think he'll be insane. I think it might work with like, I'm trying to think, like there's probably different synergies that would work with him, but maybe with a counter unit he'd probably just work wonders by the looks of it, and I think he's just going to be a really good unit to use. Now this is where it gets juicy. So Power Strike AoE up to 275. Are you kidding me? This is going to be insane. So I watched the stream this morning before work and they faced a Barn team. I think it was on the Chaos stream, and oh my lord, the damage numbers are insane. His animations look really good as well. And this one is obviously inflicts sever damage equal to 300% AoE as well. Now rank 3, these two, unbelievable. You could probably pair him with like Gopher and then get like a demon unit count, or maybe Chandler. I think that's what they use in the actual showcase of him. Or you could use Arthur maybe, but you want someone to really buff him, and you could have like someone in the back line just to buff him even more, like a Death Pierce or something. So you probably want to use a demon unit with him so you can get Gopher's passive to proc as well. But overall, like, he looks unbelievable. Now here's where it gets a bit meh for some people, because they've done this thing with festivals lately where the more you wail the better, really. So look at this difference. So level 1, so this is 1 out of 6, cancels debuffs on your team, buffs and buffs on the enemies. For every buff cancelled, increases damage received by 2% for 1 turn, inflicts damage to equal to 400% of attack on all enemies, right? So 2% buff, right? 6/6 is a 40% buff. Yeah, 2 to 40%. That's a massive difference. Yeah, that's a massive difference. So that's like a 40% on 1 turn equal to a number of buffs removed, right? That's insane, right? And 600% AoE. He's gonna wipe everyone. Yeah, like I think on the video that we saw, it wiped out the Barn team for like 2 million damage, which is absolutely nuts. I can't wait to try him out. I know he doesn't come to global until like 2 weeks, so yeah, it's gonna be 2 weeks before we get him on global, but he's gonna be nuts, especially with like Death Pierce in the back, Gopher, and then maybe like Ludo or something like that. Is gonna be nutty, like absolutely nutty. I think damage wise, I'm definitely gonna make some videos on him when he comes to global. I'm definitely going to try and 6/6 him. Now, shout out to my guild Lust. We had a discussion today. Everyone's going to try and go for him, which is great to see. So yeah, so he's just insane. His whole kit is totally nuts. Now all the festivals we're getting are going to be insane, and I do think for Christmas or New Year we're going to get Mile. I think Mile is going to be the next unit, and he's going to be insane as well, because I know last New Year's we did get Assault Melee, then before that I think it was Red Escanor, I think it was. So yeah, I think I mentioned that in one of my last videos, but this is his kit. Now, we get 2 free multis, I believe, on the JP side for the event, because it's a 2.5 year anniversary. Now, looking at the JP patch notes, there's a load of free cosmetics. We've got the Tuxcanor one as well. So Escanor's got a tuxedo. Barn. I think Meliodas got one as well for all the Meliodases. We don't know if it's universal, but there is one for normal Meliodas. not assault mode melee, sadly. Chapter 21, so this is where Arthur gets absolutely chinged by Cusack. Rip. And then his cosmetics look unbelievable. So look at these, like it looks insane. It looks really, really good. And I think then we're getting the awakening thing. Yeah, so we're going to be able to basically merge all our awakening items into one, and then basically just make the full awaken token, which is pretty good, I guess. I just feel like we need something like this for leveling, because leveling just takes forever, but that's just my opinion. Now, I think there's also a dish for Belmoth as well. So, you know, we've got the demon food in the shop, so they're going to be adding that for Belmoth, which is really good. So increased drops for him, which is nice. 2 new secret, I think that's Roxy and Slater. Not worth it. Card packs, which are free. New Anik boss, which is going to get hell mode. And yeah, and then obviously some new additions to the constellation system. And some probability changes, but yeah, these are quite minor things, to be fair. But the main thing is like, tomorrow when this drops in JP, we'll get a better idea of what's going to be like best teams for him and things like that, because we're obviously 2 weeks behind. But I do think with like Death Pierce and then like Ludo, he's going to be nuts. So in my opinion, I do think the banner's a must summon. I think now a majority of people have saved up their gems. I think the last like banner that was worth summoning on was probably either Gopher and then maybe Halloween, just for Green Gopher, because I know a lot of people did want him as well. So I would personally say, like, if you've got a load of gems saved up and you haven't summoned for a while, I know some people haven't summoned since the last festival, some people haven't even summoned since Barn. This banner is a must summon. Now, the banner, we did have a look at it, it's pretty meh. It's going to have Barn on there, it's going to have Little Merlin, the one Escanor, I think it's got like red mono, I think it's red. It's got like Derriere, Droll and things like that. It's a bit all over the place, and the rates are all the same, so it's a bit meh because they bring it back to normal, but still. Save your gems. If you're on global right now, save your gems, yeah, because we've got 2 weeks to stock up. That's 120 gems from PvP if you get rank 1. In champ 1, sorry, in geared, not in normal PV, sorry, in ungeared, and also the little events we're going to get as well. Save your gems, okay, if you're free to play, especially. Because if you're free to play, these are the banners that are worthwhile for you. Now, if you're a whale, like myself, when it comes to these kind of things, I may possibly go for the 6/6, so we'll be doing a summoning video when it comes around to global. But overall, like, I'm really excited for it, because we're going to get 30 gems for the current Ragnarok campaign. So the current chapter of Ragnarok, you get 30 gems from that, and the one from the previous chapter as well. We'll get 30 gems for the actual story update as well. So there's going to be some more gems coming, and we get 2 free multis as well. So you might get them from the free multi. I hope you do. So yeah, my thoughts on this, like let's have a look at his ultimate. I don't know if you can see this, but this is from the JP stream. Look at that. He looks unbelievable. Yeah, he looks really good in game, really good. And the animations for his like AoE damage cards, like level 3, oh mate, it looks so good. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. We're gonna see all the big YouTubers tomorrow. They're gonna basically have all their reviews and teams and showcases and stuff, so we'll have a better idea. But I do think he's a must summon. I think he's going to be absolutely fantastic, and plus it's the next new thing. Obviously it's a gacha game, we love this kind of stuff. So yeah guys, let me know what you guys think about the unit. I do think he's going to be really, really good. I think I'm interested to see how people are thinking about it. Let's see how many people have actually saved enough gems, because I know it's going to be a 900 gem banner, and overall he's probably gonna change up the meta a bit, so it should be really fun. So yeah guys, that's my thoughts on Chad King. I'm hoping he's really good. We'll find out tomorrow. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you are going to summon. We're close to 100 subs guys. Please do subscribe. I do believe once we get 100 subs, I think we're just gonna keep going, man, and keep grinding and just trying to get somewhere with this. So thank you very much for your support guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.